In the heart of Marietta, Georgia, a remarkable structure has captured the fascination of locals and travelers alike for many years: the Big Chicken. With its unique design and storied history, the Big Chicken is more than just a visual delight. It's a hub of hidden secrets, scandals, and an element of the absurd that run beneath its surface. So come along as we unfold the feathers of this riveting tale, unveiling the obscured history of the Big Chicken and its subterranean enigmas. Marietta is a vibrant city nestled just northwest of Atlanta, known for its rich history, picturesque town square, and warm, welcoming community. Founded in 1834, Marietta boasts a deep historical heritage that includes pivotal Civil War battles, such as the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain, which is commemorated at the nearby National Battlefield Park. Today, Marietta is a thriving suburb of Atlanta with the historical charm of Marietta Square and Glover Park at its nucleus. The square is a focal point for locals and visitors alike, offering a blend of cultural events, unique shops, art galleries, and delectable eateries. The city's commitment to preserving its past while embracing the future is evident in its well-preserved Victorian buildings, renowned museums, and the contemporary developments that contribute to its economic vitality. Our tale begins amidst the turmoil of the Civil War. Marietta found itself ensnared in the conflict as a hub for crucial Confederate activities and the victim of countless Union attacks. Caught in the web of war, this community was forever transformed, its landscape scarred by the strife and divisions of a nation at odds with itself. Amidst the chaos, a remarkable network of underground tunnels emerged beneath the streets of Marietta. These hidden corridors served as vital arteries for the movement of Confederate troops and the covert transportation of supplies. These passages, initially carved out of necessity, would later pave the way for a saga as bizarre as the landmark itself. As the echoes of the Civil War faded into the annals of history, the once vital network of tunnels beneath Marietta slowly fell into disuse. Over time, the passages that had teemed with secret activities and whispered strategies crumbled into ruins, their entrances obscured by the relentless march of nature and the burgeoning development of the city above. For nearly a century, these subterranean corridors lay forgotten, buried beneath layers of earth and the foundations of a growing Marietta. The bustling life of the city, with its homes, businesses and streets, unknowingly thrived atop a hidden labyrinth, its existence erased from the collective memory of the townsfolk. This lost chapter of Marietta's past lay in silent wait, its stories and secrets entombed in darkness, as the city continued to evolve and expand, oblivious to the mysteries that lay just beneath its surface. The genesis of the Big Chicken came about in the earlier 1960s, not from a whim of fancy, but from a visionary's dream. Local businessman and restaurateur Harold Denton envisioned a landmark that would not only captivate the imagination, but also serve as a beacon for his burgeoning fast food venture. Denton, a man known for his flair for the dramatic and a keen sense of marketing, sought to create a structure that would stand as a testament to innovation and enterprise in the heart of Marietta. As the builders laid the foundation, they unearthed the forgotten tunnels. But the intrigue deepens further when, amidst the dusty and webbed corridors, a discovery of another sort was made. Gold bars, believed to have been confiscated from General Sherman's troops 100 years earlier. Intrigued by these discoveries and inspired by his newfound wealth, Harold saw potential in the shadowy catacombs, envisioning a labyrinth of entertainment and escape beneath his avian colossus. The original idea of a quirky restaurant, conceived with legitimacy at its heart, would soon transform into a sophisticated conduit for cleansing the profits amassed in the covert depths below. Harold Denton, leveraging the enigmatic treasure found within, financed his newly formed grand vision, which now included an underground casino, cleverly concealed and laundered by the Big Chicken above. With the construction of the Big Chicken complete, Denton's tunnels found new life as a venue for high-stakes gambling. By the late 1960s, these subterranean chambers buzzed with the clatter of dice, cards and bottles of fine champagne, as Marietta's finest found merriment and refuge from the woes of daily life. For years, a watchman known only as the Rooster would ascend a hidden staircase within the Big Chicken, perching atop the structure. From this vantage point, he kept a vigilant eye for the approach of local law enforcement, signaling staff below with a coded series of lights from the chicken's eyes. As the 1970s dawned, the Big Chicken's feathers were ruffled as it faced a challenge that even the Rooster's watchful eyes could no longer shield against. Harold Denton, the visionary behind Marietta's celebrated landmark and its hidden gambling haven, saw his empire begin to crack like a fragile egg. The underground casino, which had flourished in secrecy and become a staple of Georgia's covert nightlife, was about to have its cover blown wide open. Federal agents, armed with badges and concealed identities, slipped into the ranks of unsuspecting gamblers. Over 6 painstaking weeks, they wove through the casino's heart, gathering evidence piece by piece in a meticulously planned operation. The climax of their investigation marked the end of an era for the Big Chicken and its subterranean secrets. In a swift move, authorities flocked in, bringing Denton's long-standing reign as Georgia's most infamous underground casino operator to a dramatic halt. Caught in the act, Denton and his cadre of associates were hauled before the federal court, their crimes laid bare for the world to see. The charges were severe and many: racketeering, illegal gambling, bribery, money laundering, obstruction of justice, and even murder for hire. The trial was a spectacle, drawing attention from far and wide as the depths of Denton's empire were exposed. The verdict was inevitable. Denton and his associates were found guilty on all counts. The dream of the Big Chicken, once a symbol of ambition and ingenuity, was tarnished, its legacy forever intertwined with tales of vice and lawlessness. The cleaver fell on Denton's venture, but the stories of the Big Chicken's hidden past would live on, whispered among the streets of Marietta and beyond, a cautionary tale of ambition's reach and the law's grasp. Today, the Big Chicken stands proudly as a beloved landmark, its gaze fixed over Marietta. Beneath the guise of a fast food restaurant serving aptly chicken lies a history marred by secrecy, eccentricity, and a dash of outlaw charm. As we conclude our journey beneath the feathers of Marietta's most famous resident, we're reminded of the layers of history that dwell in the most unexpected of places. The Big Chicken, once a monument to unlawful activity, has since been reborn and continues to keep a watchful eye over the citizens of Marietta.
That's not true.